G'day mate, Cobber here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I have a really good video for you all. If you are hunting to get this Bellerin challenge done in the fastest way possible and you need some tips to figure out like how many silver players you can use or who's the best players to use, you've come to the right place. This challenge here will take you a little bit of time, but being at an 85 rated card with 93 pace and decent defensive stats and passing dribbling, he will last in your team for quite some time, probably till at least March. I'd say with the kind of the game cycles years past. You need to win 15 matches. If you can win straight up 15 matches, it's the fastest way to do it, especially if you can get people to rage quit. Make a Premier League 11. Just sweat it up. I'll show you my team in a second. Win those matches, score 30 goals, so you got to score at least 2 goals a game, and that includes 6 matches with 6 finesse shots, which you should be able to get those done. Don't get too caught up on the finesse goals and the crosses. Those should come naturally within 15 matches, particularly if you just try and absolutely obliterate your opponent. They'll give up, and then you'll be able to sweat goals and that sort of thing and catch them on the counter when they're trying to bounce back quickly. So don't get too caught up on the finesses and the crosses, especially if you're 4-0 up, 5-0 up, people will give away easy sweat goals and things like that. So that's that. I'm really trying to get him done. I've played 2 games so far and 2 wins. They don't count towards your record, so keep that in mind when you're in the foot friendlies section. So when you go to play, and then straight through to friendlies, and then foot friendlies here, you'll see the requirements. Now, overall, you are allowed 3 silver players, no bronze players. Just put them on the bench, and you'll be able to tweak your squad slightly. This is the team that I've put together. I have worked it over time to get to a position where I'm really comfortable. Goalkeeper always. This is the lowest keeper you can get. I've tried to really focus on having okay positioning and also diving. Kicking reflexes, not too big of a concern. It's always nice to have a tall keeper as well. Caballero isn't large at 6'1", but I had to have a 75 rated player here. Otherwise, I couldn't get it down to 77 overall rating. So you could make a sacrifice, maybe take out Tierney at left back and bring in a lower rated. You basically just want 2 really pacey left and right backs. I think Tomori is really solid, and Ake another one that provides a lot of quality at centre back. So this back 4 I'm very happy with. 4-4-2 is a formation that I'm extremely comfortable with, a formation that I've won Division 1 on multiple occasions in different years, because it provides a lot of width, and when you're under the pump you can use that width, that outlet, and regain shape. If you're going to play 4-4-2, as we saw Leicester do when they won the league, you need workhorses in the middle that can attack, that can defend, that can make passes, break play up. And at this budget range, you can't go past Ndombele's 87 dribbling to look after the ball around the edge of the box, and then Partey's absolute, just an animal in there to win things and be physical and be that presence. I don't need to speak about the pace and ability of these 2 players in real life or on FIFA. You know what to expect. What I would strongly recommend with Adama's 86 dribbling is to not constantly gun it for the corner flag. People see you get the ball and they know that's Adama, he's going to just sprint. You don't need to just sprint. Use his dribbling. He has 86 dribbling. He's a good dribbler. 5-star skills on St. Maximin at 87 dribbling as well. Vary your game. Ball rolls, step overs, drag backs, 1-2s, go for the pass. Don't be a one-trick pony, because people will see through you pretty quick. And the reason why Bale is off-chem at striker is for his 84 shooting. He's left-footed. You can come in, cut, and do that finesse. Back post, it's a nice way to finish, particularly with the left footer. And Bale's got the pace, the power, the strength. His stamina's a bit low, so keep that in mind. But overall, a really, really good player to have. And Richarlison, the 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, I should say. A handy player with 8 goal contributions for me so far. Enjoying him a lot. So that's the team. I've got to power on through now and get myself in a position to pick up this card. Overall, the team costs 40k, I believe, if you add all the bought for prices together. You can make a couple of cheeky changes if you need to bring the price down. St. Maximin, you could change for Daniel Podence, who's also very quick, has good skill moves and good dribbling, so that might be a nice way to bring the price down. Could bring in Stones for Ake, and then you'd have to change Tierney to someone who's 1 rating less. I'm trying to think of the Patrick Van Aanholt, I think, is 1 rating less, who's still very handy out there. So you could tweak it that way, or if you want to bring in a better keeper, like say maybe Pope, who's used by a lot of the pro players, then you'd have to probably take out Party in that instance and bring in another midfielder like Fred, who can do the all-round game as well. So I'd recommend these players strongly. I mean, there's a few Spurs players in there, and I'm an Arsenal fan, so they have my tick of the approval for sure. Nothing left really for me to do on the RTG, but now rip in, get a few more of these games done, and see if I can get myself in a position to have even more cash really quick. So with me completing the SBCs for marquee matchups and for UEFA marquee matchups, I have 8k in the bank. I have another 40k invested in that team. And then on the transfer list, since listing up a lot of the players that you saw yesterday, I actually still have a bunch left to sell. Might have to rework their prices. I've just thrown them back up, but I've got, I can get a pretty decent amount of cash back with what I still have up. So I'm hoping maybe we're on about 60 to 70k after 4 hours worth of work. And that is the RTG series this year. It's all about trying to play FIFA for only 1 hour a day each day, keeping it short and sweet and not getting hooked into the EA gambling machine that is Ultimate Team. Alright, I've got a bit of work to do in the remaining time I have left today to play. I'm going to try and grind out some of these Bellerin games, maybe score a few cheeky goals. I hope you guys are doing well. Hit that notification bell if you want to see all the content. But that's all for me, guys. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Cheers, bye.